Good morning. It's another day and another flare-up. If you want to know how my day goes, then follow along. So, I went to bed about 9 o'clock last night and I just woke up. It's about 7:50, 7:51. So I slept for a good amount of time. I just felt completely exhausted this morning. I went to get up to go to work and my body was just like, nope, sit back down. So I just continued to sleep and thank God for my job. Thank God that I have sick leave and annual leave and yeah. And I don't need to like find somebody to cover me or like request sick leave. I just let my boss know like, hey, I'm not going to make it in. I'm having a flare today. Please charge me sick leave. I love my job and love the flexibility and the amount of leave they give us. So yeah, this is another flare. I figured this might help somebody somewhere, so follow along with me. Let's go. So I slept, let's get some light. I slept in the living room this morning because my husband's not feeling well and he's having a hard time sleep, and he usually uses his CPAP, but because of his congestion and not feeling well, of course, I don't want to get it, but he can't sleep well because of the congestion and can't wear his mask. So the snoring and I just don't mix. So I just volunteered to sleep in the living room and let him have the room to himself. So that's why I was in my living room. But right now I'm in my room and I am going to wash my face and fix up my hair, get it out of my way. I have curly hair, if you don't already know, so this, keeps it from getting bushier and just keeps it nice and controlled. Ooh, very light. Yeah, so I'll be right back. So I recently started buying Paula's Choice. This is probably the best on the market. Just pure ingredient that your skin needs. No like extra perfumes or dyes or essential oils. None of that nasty stuff. Just all the good stuff your skin needs and exactly for what my skin needs. I just toned. I washed my face and then I pat dry, toned. And then this is moisturizer. So I like to use mineral moisturizer, but she doesn't have a mineral for the skincare that I want or need. So I got the chemical moisturizer. And it comes with SPF 50. And that is recommended, 50 or better. I feel like 50 is a really popular one that you can find anywhere, like that concentration. But I love the sunblock. Like right now it looks white, but give it a minute, it'll blend in. This is probably the best moisturizers that I've used that has SPF in it. There's like 0 white cast. See? Turn this one off. How about that? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, see, 0 white cast. And when you are when you have people of color skin, it's hard to find moisturizer or a sunblock, a facial sunblock that doesn't give you a really bad white cast. Like there's no white cast. And this is what happens when you pick your face. So don't do that. Okay. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. I don't know why my throat has a little tickle, but So I'm all cleaned up, washed my face, brushed my teeth, did some mouthwash. I wanted to share with you guys how I felt my flare coming on. Sorry, my house is kind of dark. We're in Washington, so the sun right now is going down, and don't mind the mess there. The sun goes down really late and gets up really early, so we try to keep it as dark as possible so that we can get... Oh, my daughter, she left her earring and I just stepped on it. We like to keep it dark so we can sleep. Yesterday I did feel sore, like more sore than normal. And then I did notice too that I haven't been going like regularly. So the combination of both, I kind of knew that today was coming, like my flare was coming. But this flare is not as intense as it normally is. This is kind of a mild one. Like I'm still in pain. Like my arm is killing me right now trying to hold up this phone. My back hurts. And I just feel like out of breath, you know, exhausted. Like, and all I did was walk. You guys came with me. But I feel like I'm winded. Excuse me. I feel like I'm winded from just walking like a regular amount of distance. So I was going to go into work today, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to push it. I don't want to have a 2-day flare, which rarely happens. Well, anymore, that is. Hardly happens anymore. But I don't want to send myself back into another flare. So I said, you know what? I'll just stay home and rest because I feel like my body is still trying to recover. You know? My baby dog. Bang. Bang. You say hi? You say hi? Over here. Over here. But yeah, excuse me. So I'm gonna get water and then take my pre and probiotics, and hopefully that'll help. So I'll be right back. Okay, so first thing first, because I'm at home, like I always say, I'll take it now because I'm not going anywhere. But on like a regular work day, I take my probiotics, pre and probiotics. This is by a brand called Seed, the best probiotic I've ever had. I take this at work when I'm going to work, but because I'm going to be home because of this stupid flare, I'm going to take it now. Excuse me. So I have my water and my Seed. When you buy, so I'll buy 3 months at a time. They send this so you can put your monthly in here, and it's 2 a day, right? Every morning on an empty stomach. Sorry, 2 on an empty stomach. I usually wait like, I don't know, 20 minutes to an hour before I put anything else in my stomach, because again, the bile in your stomach will destroy the good bacteria that's in here that your body needs. So if you can, wait after you take your pre and probiotic, wait and let it digest first. It comes like this. It comes in this little like recyclable paper package, and like I said, I get 3 months at a time. Excuse me. I get 3 months at a time, so it just pretty much sits in these pouches in my drawer until I'm ready to open my next one. Right now I still have 6 days more in there. And this thing has lasted, I don't know, I've been taking this for maybe a year or more. It's been good. And the dark color keeps the probiotics from being affected from the sun, damaged and killed. But I also leave it in my drawer here where it's safe. They also sent me that little, it's a little vial, maybe about that big, and you know, maybe about an inch around. They send it with you, and it's like your travel version of that. It's long and skinny. It comes with your order, so that's nice, to where you can take one with you to work or travel or whatever, and then you have this big one at home, and then the package is at home. They can fit a good amount too. I think I've fit maybe like 7 to 8 days worth of pre and probiotics in the travel one, so you should be good if you're gone for like a week. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go and do some stretching, hopefully feel a little bit better, maybe even use my massage gun. I'm not sure if I showed you guys my massage gun in the last video, but that thing, you guys, it's really expensive. I'm not gonna even front. I want to say we paid about $400 or $500. It's on sale at Costco. What I did was I went to Best Buy and I price matched Costco's price at Best Buy, and we saved $200. So I want to say it was like $600 at Best Buy, but $400 at Costco. Don't quote me, but it was something around that amount. I've had it for maybe 6 to 8 months, and I'll probably use it like once a week, but my husband also uses it. My kids like to use it too. My son gets growing pains, so he likes to use it. My husband works out, and you know, he has his issues with his body too, so he likes to use the massage gun. But mainly I got it for me, and I also got my doctor, I'm not sure if I said this on my last video, but I got my doctor to write a note saying that they recommend me getting one and that it'll be helpful for my fibro. So because I have a flex spending account, I claimed it on my flex spending account, and I got my $400 back, tax-free. So that's a great buy and a great investment for fibro. I understand it's expensive, you guys, and it's not for everybody. They do have cheaper versions of that massage gun. I'll show you guys in a little bit, but the one I got is like was recommended from my chiropractor, and he's like, look, this is the professional version, you know, it's really expensive. I don't think you need professional grade, but this is one of the best ones. And he's purchased 3 at this point. He has like 3 different models, and he was like, I recommend this one for you. I understand it's expensive, you know, so do what you gotta do, but if you need relief, you need relief, right? And it's so good, you guys. The relief is amazing, and it lasts until maybe like the next day. So I usually do it at night after work, and then the next day I'm like, I feel way better. And then of course slowly the pain creeps back in, right? Okay, I'm gonna just go relax and stretch a little bit, and maybe even use my massage gun. I do have a question though for my fibro peeps. Do you guys notice that you do this a lot more, like not even like knowing? I don't know how to explain it, but regular people, they'll stand like this, right? Okay, this is a normal, like, this is normal. My shoulders are normal, like where they're supposed to be, and I'm actually pushing it down to make it stay like this. But I've noticed in the last few years, I've noticed this for a while, and I'm trying to be conscious about it and stop doing it. Excuse me. But I feel like I keep my shoulders a little bit higher than I should naturally, and I think that is because my pain is all upper back, my neck, my back, my shoulders. It's mainly like ribs and up, my pain and my tightness. So I feel like maybe, I don't even know that I'm doing it, but I'm doing it to not have to, you know, flex my muscles. But when I catch myself, my shoulders are like this, right? And this is not natural. Actually, this would be more natural. You guys ever notice that? Or is it just me? Like, am I the only one lifting my shoulders up like on the norm, which we shouldn't? Just to keep my shoulders out of pain? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I feel like I'm doing it, not even knowing. I don't know if it's helping or not. I know it's probably not good for our posture or our back, but I did notice that I've been doing it, and I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to stop myself. So I'm trying to tell myself, like, every time I walk, shoulders down. And you know what is funny? My chiropractor noticed too. He said, relax your shoulders. Even when I was doing photo shoots, because I do modeling also and acting. Oh man, excuse me. A lot of issues over here. The photographer said the same thing. He's like, relax your shoulders. And in my mind, I'm like, I am relaxing my shoulders, but I wasn't. He's like, no, drop that arm. And I was like, I guess because it's tight too. I don't know, you guys. Let me know down below if you have noticed that you've been like, your shoulders stay up a little bit more. You've been doing that, like not even realizing you're doing it. Because multiple people have pointed out to me, like, relax your shoulders. And I was like, in my head going, I thought I was. And then once I did this, it's like, okay, now this is where my arms are supposed to be. Anyway, okay, for real this time. I'm gonna go, excuse me, take my water, because I usually drink, I don't know, maybe half, sometimes even a whole, when I'm taking the the seed, because I want it to go down and it feels like it's coming up. I don't know if it's just me. Is it just me, you guys? Tell me if it's just me, or is it other people too, that when you take certain pills, because I feel like it's floating in my stomach and it's coming up, so I drink a lot more water, which is not a bad thing, right? Okay, anyway, excuse me, headed to the living room. I'm gonna stretch for a little while and then let this break down, and then I'm gonna go get some mushroom coffee, my mushroom latte, that I'm gonna share with you guys. All right. Okay, so this is the massage gun that I purchased. Wait, is it open or? Yeah, it is. I'm sorry about having to constantly clear my throat. It's so annoying. Okay, it's a beautiful blue one. It comes with attachments. There's a bunch of attachments in here. Let's zoom out. There we go. Okay, so there's this attachment. This one. My husband likes, I want to say, not this one. I think the one that's on it is the one that he likes. I've never used like all of these. Oh, this is the one. So this one has a cover because it has a soft, excuse me, it has a soft like spongy texture. He likes this one. Okay, so there's 5 attachments. These 4, and then the one that's on it. This is my favorite. This one is firm though, like you can't really push it down too much. I like the firm one. He likes the soft one. It comes with 2 batteries, the one that I got, and then the manual, excuse me, and paperwork is over here. And then it comes with a charger, but the charger is plugged in so that when I need to charge the batteries, I can charge the batteries because it is rechargeable. So there's one button here. Let me go back. Yeah, that's better. And I will put on the screen which model this is that I got. But like I said, go to Best Buy, price match the one that they have to Costco's, and you'll save a few hundred. If there's this one's still on sale for the price that I got it. I was like, even the managers was floored that it was that cheap, because this gun is, oh, I need a battery. Hello. Okay, hold on. Okay, so the battery goes in here and just slips right down, and then you just push and it clicks. This one here is my light's not even on. Sorry, you guys. But this one here is to push the battery out. See? Come on. Oh, my left hand sucks. And then this one here. Hold on. This one here is to adjust the head. This right here. So as you can see, it can rotate all the way up there just to change the angle. So when you're using it, you can hit different spots on your back if it's you doing it yourself, or if it's somebody else, a therapist or family member. But this is the screen. So you push once. I'm sorry. I don't know why it didn't turn on. Usually you push once and it will turn on. It'll look like that. And then this will start it. And right now, that's the speed that it's going at, right? So forgot how my son, okay, I figured it out. If you look at that, if you push this way, you can make it go faster, slower, increase the intensity. This will change the mode of the speed. and then this will make it slower, faster. Yeah, here, I'll show you guys. That's the highest. Come on, hard to do. There, see? 1900. Oh, it goes faster in line. Goes up to 24. Okay. So yeah, this is a worthy investment if you have fibro and you can afford it. There are all kinds of brands. You don't need to get Theragun brand. But like I said, my chiropractor recommended this brand. He loves this brand. He said it's dependable. It does what it's supposed to do. It has good modes, good settings, good attachments, a few batteries. So he loved it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to invest in it. Why not? You know, and I'm going to get the money back through my FSA, my flex spending account. And I can get it tax-free because I got my doctor to write a note saying it's a necessity for me with my fibro, and it truly is, you guys. If you can get any kind of massage gun, I would get it. If you can find it somewhere cheaper like Costco or Sam's Club, I would get the price there and match it to like Best Buy, for instance, because they do price match. So yeah, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna stretch and then do some Theragun massaging, and then hopefully by then I'll be able to go get some coffee. So I'll be back. I'm sorry, you guys. There's one more. So there's actually 6 heads for the gun. See, that's 4, 5, and then that one that's on it. So there's 6 total. My kit came with 6 heads, 2 batteries, the gun, charger for the batteries. It is rechargeable, and then the information you need to like register it and how to use it and keep it clean and all that good stuff. So I will be back. Baby dog, you tired? Say hi. Say hi. You speak? No? Leave me alone, Mom? Fine. So, I don't know about you guys, but I've been trying to find a better, like, morning drink alternative, like alternative to coffee. Don't get it confused. I love coffee. It just, I think the amount of acidity that's in it does a number on my stomach, and I can't drink too much coffee. So I've been trying to find an alternative, and I tried another brand. I don't want to call anybody out, but I tried another brand that was good. It tasted like a chai latte, but I'm not a chai latte girl. I'm a coffee girl. So I then found this brand, and I was like, you know, it's worth giving it a try. It's a month's worth of servings if you do a cup a day. It's called Everyday Dose. It's mushroom coffee. So mushrooms, collagen, nootropics, boosts energy, reduces stress, laser focus, and gut health. And let me tell you, all those things are true. I think I've been ordering this for over a year too. I'll take it on trips. I'll take it on vacation. I take it to work. So I have a bag at work also. It comes, well, you can buy 1 bag at a time. I buy 3. This is the old one that I had from the previous order, and then I have 1 here and 2 at work. Because I'm mainly at work, so I usually take more bags there. I believe I'll leave it up here somewhere. I think it's like around $99 because I buy it by bulk. I buy 3 at a time. And because I do 1 a day, right? Everyday dose. I do an everyday dose. It lasts a few months. It lasts for about 3 months. So I'm good. But once you try it, you're going to understand why so many people drink multiple cups a day. The content of caffeine is also lower, and it has a little hint of coffee, which is great because a lot of these coffee alternatives, they don't taste like coffee at all. And I would like to still incorporate the taste of coffee, but get all the good stuff, you know, that mushrooms offer. So it is GMO free, it's keto friendly, it's dairy free, and it's gluten free. So for all of you people that follow a strict diet or need a certain type of, or have a dietary restriction, this is pretty flexible. It is not plant-based. So for you plant-based eaters or you vegans, I'm sorry. There is collagen in here, and collagen comes from animals, so I'm sorry. But I must say, once I drink this, you guys, I'm not joking, laser focus, I feel energized, and there's not that much caffeine. Like, it makes my brain fog, like, some days makes it completely go away. Some days it just kind of, makes the fog better, but for the most part, it makes the fog go away. It helps me focus at work and do better at my job and stay awake, because the energy you get from this is sustained. You know how you drink a cup of coffee, or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever you fancy. You start to crash, and then you need another cup. And that's another reason why I wanted to switch, was because I didn't want to survive off of caffeine. Not only because it was affecting my tummy, but I didn't want to constantly have to drink coffee for me to feel, awake and focused and ready to go and ready to take on my day. So I found this. I'm so glad I found it, because it doesn't do anything bad for my tummy. It actually helps your gut health, helps things, flow, if you know what I mean. And it's made up of really good, clean, body nourishing ingredients. So there's no regrets. A lot of people on the Facebook group that I'm in for this, for the Everyday Dose, they're they buy a month, 3 months worth, and in a month it'll be gone, because they drink multiple cups a day, because it's that good, you guys. I'm not playing. This company sells out all the time. Twice that I tried to order in the last year, he was so backlogged because the orders were just insane that I had to wait. After I ordered and my order was it's processed, I waited a month, because he was so backlogged. And it's a small company too. It's a small company owner. He was still trying to get, his everything flowing in the company, as far as packagers and shippers and all that good stuff. So, I was very anxious to get my next batch, but I was patient about it. So it's in high demand, is what I'm trying to say. Let me see, what else can I share with you guys. So this is mushroom and coffee blend. They also offer a matcha everyday dose, which I haven't tried yet, because I like matcha. I don't love it. I'd rather have coffee. But this says it's fair trade coffee extract, organic chaga fruiting body extract, which I was told is important, because it's a fruiting body extract. Organic lion's mane fruiting body extract, important. And beta glucans, less than 15% beta glucans. There's all kinds of stuff in here, you guys. I can't even say most of these words, but it says it has essential amino acids, and a bunch of words that I don't want to butcher. So I'm just gonna put the bag up to the screen and you guys can read it, but you can do it anyway. You can do it just as a latte. You can do it as, cold brew. You can do it as regular coffee, add it to a smoothie, put it in some overnight oats, however you want to do it. It actually tastes good too. It has a little hint of coffee, but it has this nutty, I don't know how to explain the flavor, but I love it. If you want, you can add creamer, you can add milk, you can add vanilla, you can add sugar, you can add whatever you want. At one point, I would just make it into a shot and I'd drink it from a straw, and that was it, just to get this good stuff in my body. I enjoy it, but I'm just trying to get it, done with and doing its job. It's about, I want to say it's a tablespoon size. You can get it with, I don't have it here, it's at work, but you can get it as a starter pack, where it comes with a mug, a cute little mug and a cover and a spoon and the blender. This thing. Not this one, but it's actually probably it's the best one that I own. One of these guys is frothers. It comes with one. It's not this one. This one's junk, but it's black and it's the bomb. It has a double layer of this, and it's my best frother. But I leave it at work so I can use it for my lattes at work. The reason I do drink it from a straw is because it does stain your teeth, and it stains it pretty bad. Some people have said that they'll brush their teeth as soon as they're done. Some say they'll rinse with water. I have found that they both don't work for me, so I just drink it from a straw, and my teeth are good. Yeah. So I would recommend drinking it from a straw. But if you are looking for an alternative to like your morning joe, or just not even an alternative, maybe you love your morning joe and you want to add something that makes you feel good, helps your gut, helps your skin, just makes you feel laser focused in the morning and on point with your game, especially for us fibro people who have brain fog. We all know that stuff is real, like, so I get it. But this thing, you guys, I cannot stress enough how bomb this stuff is and how much it's helped my life. I actually stopped at one point because of the staining, but then I was like, I feel crappy. My focus is not on point. I miss my drink in the morning. And so somebody suggested drink it from a straw. So thank you to the person that suggested to drink it from a straw, because I gave up for like a good month. And then I was like, what the heck are you doing? Dumb. So then I started ordering again and drinking it again. And I have no regrets. Like, now that I have the straw theory, right? It's not ideal. Like, I can't sip it like coffee, but it gets in my body and it does its job. And I don't even need coffee like to make me feel awake. There's also collagen. I forgot to mention that. So it says type 1 and type 2 hydrolyzed collagen peptides from bovine. There is 4 grams. Serving size is 1 tablespoon. So that's like, I think half of what you need in a day. I believe it's 8 grams of collagen a day. So there's 4 grams in a tablespoon. That's pretty dang good. And then it says alpha wave L-theanine. And this is just on the supplement facts side. But here, let me show you guys. It says amino acid stack. Okay, so amino acid stack. And these are all the ingredients in it, and the percentages. Okay, let's look at this side. Supplement facts. Okay. A little more information. Sorry, I'm trying to stay as still as I can. Okay, so what I do is I get like a coffee cup, because like I said, I only drink like a shot size. So I get a coffee cup, I'll either microwave some water for, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute, or I'll use my Keurig and I'll use like the smallest like setting, which is pretty much a shot. It's very little. Or I'll just go to like my water dispenser and use the hot version, and I'll put about that much amount of water, and then I'll make sure you mix well. So I'll be right back. So I have my water in my cup. It's hot water from my water dispenser. And then I don't have my spoon, like I said, it's at work, so I'll just use like this. And it's up to you how much you want to use. You can use, you know, double, you can use triple, it's up to you. You don't need to use that much, because like 1 tablespoon for me, personally, is good. Okay. And then I'm just gonna blend. I'm just gonna blend it to make sure it incorporates well. And you want the water to at least be warm to hot, because you want the powder to like fall apart when you're blending. You don't want to be swallowing chunks or have like all the crusty stuff on the bottom. The good thing about this brand is it disintegrates really good, and it doesn't like, so the other brand that I tried, the one I mentioned to you guys earlier, the one tasted like a chai latte, that one is was very like, so at the end it had all the like settlement, and it was like gritty and like sandy, and it was gross. So the end would be tough to try to swallow, and all those particles like irritating the back of your throat, and then having to drink water right after. So that was super like crappy. I didn't like that. But so here it is. Okay, it looks just like coffee. The color looks just like coffee. It smells, it has a little hint of coffee, but it smells more nutty, because mushrooms have that like nuttiness to it. And then I'll add like creamer. I don't have milk right now. I usually add lactose-free milk or creamer. I just add a little creamer. It looks just like coffee, right? Oh, shoot. It's not smart. And by the way, I did use my massage gun. I feel so much better. You have no idea. Okay, let's get my mushroom coffee in. And this is not magic mushrooms, okay? That would be illegal. I would not consume magic mushrooms. So this is mushrooms that are safe to eat. They're not going to make you trip. They're not going to make you hallucinate or nothing. This is just like the mushrooms you eat that you put in dishes, okay? But they're way better for you. And I just drink it. You can sip it slowly. It's up to you. You can microwave it a little bit longer. I like to use the spoon version. And it's good, you guys. It's delicious. It doesn't taste bad. Like you would think, like a cup of mushrooms, people, like seriously, that's disgusting. I promise you. It tastes like, this is just sweet cream, so there's no flavor to it. So it really just tastes like a really good cup of sugar and cream in coffee. It doesn't have a strong coffee taste, but it has a coffee essence to it. It's hard to explain, you guys, but it's really good. You can even, I think they sell samples. I think you can do samples and try it that way before you buy them. I'm not sure what the return policy is and all that good stuff, but you're not going to want to return it. Just saying. It's so good. It literally has like the color. To me, it tastes like coffee, but when I had my son try it, he was like, "Oh, it tastes a little bit like," and I'm like, "It tastes like coffee to me." I can see why people drink multiple cups, because it's delicious. Yeah, and there's no sediment at the bottom. Let me drink it on and I'll show you guys. There's no sediment. Zero. No sediment. Okay? And that's, trust me, when you're drinking a cup of anything, the last thing you want is that right at the end to be like choking on all the, you know, crustiness at the bottom, and it's so gross. Also, I found this, you guys. So I know on my last video I was saying, you know, I make this homemade. I make ginger juice homemade. But I found this on Amazon and they ship it straight to my door. It's organic and it takes all of the work out of it. So, and it's not very expensive. So I bought this and I have my husband and I take a shot. I usually do half a shot, right? So this is the shot glass. I'll do half for me and half for him. And we'll take it every day that I can remember, which is pretty much every day. I usually take it after work, but why not take it in the morning? And you can add stuff to it. You can add cayenne pepper. You can add turmeric. You can make sure you add pepper when you add turmeric, because pepper helps the turmeric break down and be more bioavailable in your gut. Which means if you just eat turmeric, like for the taste or for the health, your body doesn't have what it takes to fully absorb all the good stuff in turmeric. So you need to take turmeric with pepper at all time. Anytime you even cook with turmeric, add pepper. Even if it's just a little bit, you need pepper in there. Okay, so cheers. Whew. Such a good burn though, you know? So we had taco salad last night. And I'm lazy to make breakfast. And my son ate all of the homemade yogurt I made. So I'm just gonna enjoy a bowl of taco salad and then just pretty much relax, because yeah. Oops, oh no. Okay, so I'm done eating. Now I'm gonna take my vitamins. So I take 5 in the morning and 6 in the evening. And that's pretty much just to fill the gaps in my diet, because I know I'm not eating all the vitamins and minerals that I should be eating. So to fill that gap, I take supplements. So, excuse me. Oh no, I think I'm getting the cold that everybody else has in my family. Okay, so the first one is a Vitality multivitamin and mineral. I have no idea which one it is, but I know it's not this one because this is the fish pill. Excuse me. And then there's a Cellwise, a Provex CV, and Recover AI, combined in 4 acid-resistant capsules. And then the last one, like I said, is Cardi Omega EPA. So that's different fish oils in this one. I take these 5 in the morning, and then I take 6 in the evening, and the only difference is there's an added probiotic blend in the evening. 5 in the morning, 6 at night. So I do eat a lot less now, because when I take the vitamins and the amount of water that I need with the vitamins, I get really full. So I'll normally eat like yogurt and granola for breakfast, homemade yogurt and granola, and then like maybe after a few bites I'll start taking these, because if I eat my whole breakfast and then I try to take these, I'll end up stuffed, because I need a lot of water when I take my vitamins. So that's a helpful tip, that if you take multivitamins or you take a bunch of vitamins like I do, when you do, take a couple bites of your food, because you want something in your stomach. You don't want to take any kind of vitamin on an empty stomach. You can, right, read the labels. You can in some cases, but for me, it normally causes stomach upset. So I'll take a couple bites, do all my vitamins, right? It'll fill me up with water and vitamins, which is not exactly a bad thing. And then I'll finish my yogurt if I can. If not, then I'll either save the rest for another day or just throw it out. It really just depends, but I don't want to overeat. So this helps me not overeat as well. And then same thing with dinner. If it's a bomb dinner, like I will completely forget about my vitamins, which I have been doing. Like we had stu luau a couple nights ago. That night I didn't take my vitamins because I was so excited to eat stu luau that my stomach was full, and by the time I went to take my vitamins, I just could not do it, or I would have bursted. So try to have a couple bites, take your vitamins, and then try to finish your food, but don't overstuff yourself. It's not a good feeling, let me tell you. But anyways, I'm gonna go and take my vitamins. I do have an Instagram account, and it's FoodieFam808. If you guys wanna add me there, that would be awesome. You can also direct message me there if you have questions, like what kind of vitamins this is and where I get it and how much I pay for it and literally what's in each and every one of them. You can contact me there on Instagram and I will get you the info you need. But I cannot post the company or where I get this from, because it's a company policy and they don't want to say that their vitamins and minerals will help cure or treat illnesses. It's one of those like silly rules, even though I have fibro and it's been helping me. Anyway, find me on Instagram and I can direct message me and I'll get you the info there. So yeah, I'm gonna take these and then I'll be back later. All right, y'all, that is my morning in a flare-up. I'm just gonna spend majority of the day taking it easy. I'm gonna try and get some chores done here and there, like put in a batch of clothes and clean up a little bit, but at a slower pace than normal. Other than that, just kicking back, relaxing, letting my body fully recover and feel better. So for those of you having a flare today, sending you gentle hugs like I normally do. I hope that you guys find relief somehow every day, not just on certain days. I hope you find daily relief, trying something new, doing something new, changing your diet, whatever it may be, adding pre and probiotics. I hope you find comfort and sending those gentle hugs like usual. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ahoy ho.